They identified the problem that they're trying to solve. Raise your hand. All right, what's your problem? What problem are you trying to solve? Yeah, sure, go ahead. While Frankie's doing that, what's your problem that you're solving?
People who have been in trouble with the law or have disabilities having a hard time trying to find a job.
Awesome. What's yours? No. All right, you've got to come up with that today. All right, start thinking about it right now. What about you? All right, you need that today also. Start thinking about it right now. Same thing? All right, do you have yours?
Oh yeah,
guys.
Mine's gonna be called Twig Buffet.
Do you know what problem you're solving? Hey, think about it.
Fat people.
You know, so what about it? You're trying to help. You're trying to help them. What?
You're trying to help people's stomachs, man. You're trying to help people.
What about you? What's your business? What's your business name?
It's a long only business / donation business.
Okay, awesome. Rashawn, what's yours? What's that? Art with kids. Okay, cool. Madison?
Mine is Austin Single Needs.
Awesome. And what problem are you solving?
I'm solving, yes, it's single parents who are, single foster parents who need things for their babies or that they can't afford. They're trying to get those things and we're going to help them.
Awesome.
We care.
What's that?
We care.
We care. And what's the problem you're solving?
It's for people that have a bad childhood or a bad story or a past, and they never talk about it and wants to talk about it, they can come here. We talk about it, and they can just ask if they need anything, we give it to them for a little money. Because what if they're poor?
Yep. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay. All right, guys. We are now. This is all. These are. So each of these, y'all. Who's familiar with using PowerPoint or Google Slides?
This boy is.
Everybody know that? Raise your hand if you don't know how to use Google Slides or PowerPoint.
Bro, this is 2019. He's from 2004.
Okay, so this presentation's got, you need to put it in PowerPoint or Google Slides. All right? So each of these, you should have at a very minimum a slide for each one of these, okay? On your school? Cool, yeah, that's fine. As long as we can access.
Are you
You know they check that, right?
And?
They're gonna delete it if it's not part of school.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will. They done it before.
Hey, Kushan. So as long as you can access it here. So okay, perfect. So that's another thing that we that you need to make sure you either bring it to me on a flash drive or email it to me ahead of time. Guys, please pay attention. You need to have your presentation, Angel. You need to have your presentation either on a flash drive or email it to me or be able to access it from the internet on Google Slides or whatever so we can put it up on the projector.
What's your email?
Huh?
What's your email?
M.G. Tyson. Yeah.
Can we share it to you?
You can share it to me as well.
Wait, okay, so what is it?
M.G.
What is it?
Tyson.
Oh, you type.
I got it.
That's his dad.
Yeah, he don't care.
His daddy.
No,
What is it?
it's my sugar daddy.
M.G. Tyson at Gmail.
Yeah, it's my sugar daddy.
It doesn't matter. M.G. Tyson at Gmail. I think it's also in the back of your binder too, or somewhere in there. Tyson. Yes. So you can share your at Gmail. So you can share your presentation to me as well. All right, guys, up here, please. All right, so the next thing, what is your solution? Who has the solution to their problem?
Eliminate people. Snipe them from a distance.
From the lawn care business? Yes, Frankie.
It's similar to that kid where you feed the people when they're hungry.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
That's what I said. I told him that.
Okay. Hey, by the way, if you guys have similar ideas, and especially after seeing everybody's presentation, maybe y'all can work together. You can team up. We've had people team up in each of the last 2 classes to start a business together. So you can also team up if you want to work on something together. The next slide, guys, is you versus your competition. Some of you may or may not have competition depending on what your business is. But you need to have a slide that if you do, you need to have a slide that covers that. Financial projections, this is really important, okay? We've talked a lot about how you're going to bring in revenue. So if your revenue is something where you're not requiring people to pay, so how are you going to raise money to do this? You're going to go after donors to raise money to fund it, or fundraising type stuff. Yes?
Did she take her bowl of candy with her?
She did.
What?
No, she didn't. It's in his stomach.
Y'all can have the candy after we grab lunch. So financial projections. Who has done their financial projections? Anybody? That's it. So that's what's your business? You're still working on it? What'd you say? You're still working on it. Okay. So financial projections are you going to do like let's just say you're doing a service. So you're going to, let's use angels. You're going to mow people's lawns. So you got to figure out how much it costs you in gas or power to mow the lawns, the time, the cost of buying a mower and all the supplies and that stuff, and then how much you're going to charge, and then so how many lawns you plan on doing each week, and what does that turn into revenue, and then versus your cost, so how much money you'll make. Does that make sense? Okay. It's a little bit involved, but you can do. It actually becomes pretty easy. It's much easier than you think it is. Okay, and then what is your ask? All right, guys. So this is also important. So some of you may be presenting and having your idea, and you don't need any help. But some of you may be saying, "Hey, all right, here's what I want to do. I want to, provide a safe place for foster or for Madison. What's yours again? What's your business again?
What am I doing? Well, I'm telling you my business. Okay.
Yeah.
My business is Austin Single Needs. So it's basically if
Huh.
single foster parents who
Helping single foster parents, right?
helping single foster
Okay,
parents
so your ask is going to be at the end of your presentation is you're going to need money to do that, right?
Yep.
So your ask is going to be I need $50,000 or $10,000 or whatever it is based on what all you're trying to do. I'm trying to raise this amount of money so I can start this business and do this.
What if it's in the middle of your presentation?
It can be anywhere in the presentation as long as it's in here. As long as yeah, whatever that number is based on your research.
15% of my profits.
So, and that may be in there also. If you're raising money for a regular business and you're giving opportunity for people to earn. So,
$52 back after
okay, guys, we have about 4 minutes before we're going to get lunch, and Capital One's going to come in and do their project. So, what questions do you guys have about your presentation and what you need to do? Anybody have something they're not sure about and they need some help with? Oh, sorry. Do what? Financial projections? Okay, so does everybody have my email? So if you got my email, if you have any questions on that, you can. Huh? It should be in there, yes. Yes.
You don't feel really comfortable presentating.
You're still gonna have to do it. Hey, by the way, guys, who here is nervous about getting up here and presenting in front of everybody?
I mean, I kind of have stage fright.
So by the way, that's perfectly normal and everybody should be. Okay. So the great thing about this, stuff like this, is the more you do it, the easier it gets and the more fun it becomes. Now, all of you are going to have to do this in front of each other. So the really good thing is to know that everybody in here is going to be supportive of everybody else while they're up here. So you know you have a team of people that are behind you, it's going to make it a lot easier. Okay? So who is going to be supportive of the people that are up talking whenever they're giving their presentation? Yeah, so you guys aren't listening here. So,
I'm just not.
I'll be supportive.
so when being up here talking in front of everybody is a little daunting and a little scary for a lot of people. So if you know that everybody in here has to do the same thing and everybody in here is going to be supportive of you while you're up here, it makes it a lot easier. So who's going to be supportive of everybody that comes up? You guys paying attention? Did you hear my question? There we go. Let's get some hands up. There we go. All right. Any other questions? Questions? Everybody knows what they got to do for next week? Yeah. Everybody's ready? Yes. All right. Okay, then we're done. I'm going to go get Capital One to come in and do their piece.
Whoa.
Oh.
You said lunch first before Capital.
Well, they have the lunch also. Oh, by the way, here's that's my other email. That's